Okay, we are live. Welcome to the Tuesday night Call of Cthulhu games. This is June the 8th, or July the 8th, I'm sorry, July the 8th, 2014. And this is our second session of this game. And we are missing our game master. So, I'm sure he's on his way. So, not that he's not expendable or anything, but, you know, we could use this time to catch the audience up on what happened last week, actually. And I'm not really the person to do that. Somebody want to get us started on that? When's it set? It's set in the 20s again, isn't it?
Yep, we're in 1926, Los Angeles.
Right. Oh, detective agency. That's right.
That's right.
That's right. So what happened last time?
Well, we were hired to investigate the disappearance of an up-and-coming actress. We checked out a number of leads, and then come to find out that our client was the victim of the firebug murderer that had been going around in that time. And that's the quick update.
Find anything else out, or anything else happen?
I actually took notes.
Oh,
Not really.
there we go.
Kind of.
Actually, you know, it's funny that we're doing this Lovecraftian detective agency scenario, because not funny, and it's bad news that author C.J. Henderson just died a few days ago, and he wrote a lot of books, but one of them was a series called Teddy London, and he was basically he was a detective, and he investigated paranormal stuff, I guess. I've just read the first one. I liked it. But Lovecraftian books, you know, Lovecraftian / detective books, they're pretty good. So if you like that sort of thing, just go to Amazon and let's see. The name of the first book is let's see. That which cannot be seen, something like that. The things that cannot be seen. Actually, let me look it up. I'm really close. London. The things that are not there. I knew I was close. The things that are not there is the first one. And again, the author's C.J. Henderson. Oh, and if you really want to support me, go to Lovecraft Ezine and go through the Amazon portal. On the right side page, there's a link, and buy it through Amazon that way. But it's a pretty good book, and I heard the other books in the series are good too. So, really sorry to hear that he passed away. So, hey, Wes.
Hello.
Our fearless leader has arrived.
He said nothing but good things about you.
Oh, I'm touched. I'm touched.
What she said. We went over the audience real briefly with what happened last week and when the scenario was set and everything. So, where exactly did you guys end last week? What happened when you guys ended the game?
Our contact was extra crispy.
Pretty much, yeah. Pretty much, you woke up and heard from the newspapers that your client is not who she says she was, which was pretty much already confirmed for you beforehand, and she's dead. Very, very dead.
We talking downhill in
Let's hope she has a good trust fund to keep paying the bills.
Okay. Well, I'll let Wesley take over. I'm going to be gone for about 5 minutes, and then I'll be back because my wife's about to leave. So I'll be back in a few minutes. It's all yours, Wes.
Okay, so it's about 8 in the morning. You're apparently awake. And it's a nice, warmish sort of day. Apparently in the the 60s, 70s sort of range, but looking a little cloudy.
Gotta love the West Coast.
I want to carry an umbrella. Yes, we do have weather reports every day. It's October the 2nd. Yes, welcome to October 2nd. Your client is currently dead and had a different name. according to the news, she is listed as Rising Starlet in Mintz Brothers Studios, and Reese, a well-respected theatrical agent.
Sounded something, wasn't it?
Yes. Her name, I'll get the name of her uncle in this moment, but yeah, basically Laura Angel's, there you go, Morris Harrison. Laura Angel's agent.
Well, not that I'm not still intrigued with this whole thing here, but I think we should call the boss to make sure that we're still on this job.
As long as there's money coming in, I'm fine with whatever we do.
Well, that's what I want to make sure we still have coming in.
Yep, pretty much going to your office right now is the best way to call your boss, since not many people actually have home telephones who actually have to work for a living. It's 1926, people. Home telephone is still a thing. That's far away.
Oh, I thought we had the central phone. We wind the crank up and all that, you know?
Yeah, you can get that. You can get that. You can get that. Like you
party line?
Yeah.
Have that. Just not in your apartment room.
Well, the operator, you ask the operator to connect you. You wait 3 hours, and hey.
Yep.
Well, we have to go into the office anyway to go to work, so.
Yep. So anyway, what you guys want to do anything when we get into the office, or just show up to the office by the power of plot?
No, we're just gonna go to the office. We need to know if we're getting paid before we do anything else.
Grab a cup of Joe on the way.
Yep.
Yeah. Pack of smokes.
Breakfast in the morning, shower and go.
I hate to be cruel, but a crispy fried woman doesn't really concern me at the moment. If she's not paying, I don't care.
You're all hard. You're all hard.
Deep fried, extra crispy, as long as the check gets signed in.
There's a reason my aunt sent me with my cousin here.
Anyway, so here you are in your office against the Pratley Detective Agency, where your boss Steve is going. Is sitting there. Got a large pile of fresh ashtray there. Okay, you got good news and bad news. Good news is we still got a contract. An attorney of some sort just forwarded this over to me. Fairly saying.
Still got a contract. I don't see any bad news.
No, wait. If the bad news is we're not getting paid, I'm out.
Okay, yeah, as I was saying, some boy just dropped off a letter from the attorney saying that the woman known as Virginia Morgan, a.k.a. Sarah Ellison, was a duly licensed and duly notarized agent, blah, blah, Harris Morrison. So, yep, contract is still valid. You known her under false pretenses, blah, blah, illegal liability, non-disclosure agreement, blah, blah. You're going to sign this, blah, blah. Anyway, so yeah, there's all that boilerplate. But now comes the bad news. Apparently, they're wondering where they wanted their money's worth now. Dang it! Gonna drag this out for a few weeks, months even. Let's want this thing solved now. Anyways, apparently you're supposed to sign this non-disclosure agreement, blah blah. I sent it back to the lawyer, blah blah. Y'all get notarized, blah blah. You say nothing, blah blah. All there in the boilerplate language. And yeah, apparently you may want to talk to this Morris Harrison guy. I don't know. I've got important business to attend to. So, yep.
Back down to Jimmy's. Told you stop betting at the racetrack, sir. How you lost your last check.
Hey! Ow! You know the last time I went to the track, I got you a brand new chair? I got that chair at the track.
I don't have a new chair. They repossessed it because you lost.
No. We're the Remo best. I keep telling them that.
Come on now, he's got to pay the bill somehow.
Anyway, I'm gone now. And he disappears once again like Chuck from Happy Days.
I imagine him like Wimpy from Popeye.
So, what now?
Oh, let's go shake down the Sanderson guy.
Beats
So-
paperwork.
So wait,
I'm sure he's probably grieving, but hey, what's that to us?
Like to watch.
Anyway,
Make it easy to pry open the clam, you know what I'm saying?
anyway, so yeah, you're making way over to Morris Harrison.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Morris Harrison lives in the his office in the Hollywood area. Nicest looking. Looks like this building looks like it was actually painted in the last 10,000 years. So yeah, he's got a secretary. He's got a door keeping him from the secretary. So yeah, there's money coming in here somehow. We assume.
I like that.
Alright, so yeah, the secretary leads you through, and here's Harrison inspecting you, and there you see 50-ish looking man. Let's see, anybody want to give me a psychology roll?
Sure.
Sure.
All of us, or just one of us?
Anyone who wants to.
I made it.
Yeah,
Yeah, I made it too.
Yeah.
No, I didn't make it.
I probably have no mind, actually.
I'm going back to Brown and getting my money back.
He's looking worse than when your dog died. Yeah, he's not in good shape right now. Yeah,
I guess I could be a little nicer.
not a happy camper.
It looks perfectly sane to me. I don't know what you're all thinking and talking about here.
Now,
Yeah,
in a fragile state.
yeah.
I don't know how close he was to her, but it's got him pretty broke up. We could probably take it a little easy on him. At least till we find out about the money.
Easy.
Oh,
No.
yes. Appears that you need to know about the. Yes. Oh god. Oh god. Okay. Yeah. It should probably. Yeah. It's probably time for you to know that was the one who hired you. You saw it in the paper, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're sorry for your loss.
Good.
Yeah, very sorry.
Yeah,
Very sorry.
I couldn't just let it get out, you know. I mean, they frown upon people asking questions in this town. Fatty Arbuckle and all that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, do you know anything? The killer? The money? That thing with money had anything to do with Laura? Laura?
Well, it's too early to say for sure. Have to explore all possibilities, sir.
Yes, I suppose. The police don't seem to be doing much. Don't lie. All I've heard so far is questions of did she any past boyfriends of hers, and they don't seem to be. She was just not that kind of girl. Anyway, you want to ask some questions in between bouts of sobbing, which you'll be doing a lot of.
Oh.
Well, Mr. Harrison, we are really sorry for your loss here, but we do have to locate this client of yours. That's what we were hired for originally, you know?
Laura. All I know is that she went to the studio that night and was heard from her since. I don't know what happened to her. Laura. You was so
Did you know who owns that roadster or whatever she was driving around in? Number of people said she was seen in that car. Do you know who owned it?
That sounds like. Well, let's see. Well, the Mintz Bros, I know. Frank has. I know Frank Mintz has one of those. Some of the other studio heads. Let's see.
Well, did the young lady in your that you were handling, did she have any connections with anybody who drove a car like that?
Well, let's see. Let me think. Well, there was that a director. She did say that director just got one as a gift. Apparently, the studio really liked his last picture for some reason. I'd give him one. So that's all. I heard. That's all. And the only other person I can think of besides is Frank Mintz, the director. Oh, my Laura! Oh, Laura! But that Chaplin fellow we keeps talking about, why couldn't I sign him too? Oh, I was this close to signing him years ago.
I know this is a hard time for you, but did your niece mention she was meeting anybody in particular?
Well, I haven't heard. Yeah, so, I haven't heard anyone as of late. I mean, I heard there's a few guys, none boys really, not really men, no worthy of my Lord. Oh God, my Lord. No. She was getting serious though about this part. She was no messing around with no boys, no nothing. She said she was working. She said she was getting ready for. She was really working hard in that picture of hers. She said it was her big shot, She was gonna be a star. She was gonna be bigger than Claire Bow. She had it too. She had an interview. Claire Bow. Oh.
She had an interview. Interview with who?
Bigger than. Oh God. She didn't go. She wasn't going with any of them boys late. Keeping it all serious, keeping it all in there giving it all there for the director. Yeah, had to get that picture just right.
She was spending a lot of time with the director.
Oh yes. I mean, he is their biggest product there. It was a big coup for her getting up there with Selinsky. Have you seen her in the pictures though? I mean, there is something in there. She was shine like the diamond she was.
What kind of movies does Selinsky is he known for? I've never seen anything. I've never heard of the guy.
Well, what was that movie he did? I don't remember a lot of his work per se. I mean, it's mostly a bunch of cowboy flicks. There was a hullabaloo with that black magic movie of some sort.
Black Mass, wasn't that it?
Black area, that was called Black Mass. Yeah. Apparently the church groups didn't like it, and so basically Mintz Bros nearly canceled the contract for that, but put a couple cowboy flicks that got him back on top. This is actually the first film he's made that hasn't been one of those or that sci-fi flick like a moon. That's a weird one. Didn't like it, but loved it for some reason. It's weird.
Never can tell what the public's gonna like, sir.
True, but that guy was gonna be big though. She was gonna make her a star, I tell you.
I want to lean in and whisper to Jack and ask him if we have Selinsky's address in that address book that we found. Do we know if that's in there, right?
His office is listed. His office at the studio is listed there. Steve? There, Steve?
Yeah. Am I on?
Okay.
Yeah, I see you.
I just paused for like a second there.
That was weird.
That's how it likes to treat me. It's getting you tonight. Gremlins are loose.
Well, Brock was just asking you about that address book you found. Well, liberated.
I believe Selinsky's address is in that address book. Let me just check real quick.
His office is in there. Not his home address, though, is listed there. But his contact information for his office is listed there at the studio.
I want to ask if this man happens to know Selinsky's home address, maybe from like a party or a get-together or something.
Well, I'm going to say I was sadly not. I never quite made it in they never quite gave me the time of day, you know. Or the first client I had that ever made it too much. I'm sad to say. It's not been a good couple of decades. Heard stories though. I know that girl of his lives out in California. That another big Egyptian decorated house. Can't miss that one. That thing is an eye catcher. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Who lives there again?
Claire? Yeah, Claire Negree. Yeah, his girlfriend. Appears in all the papers. Got all the Egyptian sculptures out front. It was like someone threw up. It was like Ptolemy threw up on top of some Frenchman's chateau. You know what I mean?
She was in the Black Mass, wasn't she?
Yes. A couple of other films after that, actually. Yeah, this is actually this new movie, Unbroken, is the first movie where which she hasn't actually starred in.
Yeah, I bet she was a little broken up over that, huh?
There's rumors one way, rumors another way. But you know how this town is. Everything someone does causes 10,000 rumors one way or the other. And so, some people say she took a knife. Some people say she tried to stab Selinsky. Other people say that Selinsky threw her. She's going out by Laura, which I know is not true. No, there is no way that's true. No way that was true.
Of course not.
But yeah, that's what I'm in here. Those rumors going both ways, though. Gossip columnists. The lifeblood and the leeches of this industry.
I make note of the life's blood and leeches. I might be able to use that one.
So, what do you know? What Selinsky's plans are for this film without his leading lady?
Well, I haven't heard of it yet. He's as you know, he's over he's on the East Coast for a while, for the heck of that thing. Actually, go there since since that Daylord disappeared, actually.
Interesting.
Yep, it's an up and down the East Coast trying to get drum up people's interest. You know, him and Claire make such a photogenic couple.
So she's with him right now?
Oh yeah. And then all the papers over there all the papers over there back east. Yeah, you're in at parties, you're in other parties. Attempted to get in the White House party, although that didn't work out. It was gonna be something. Oh, my Laura! Oh, she's gonna be a star, I tell you.
Some of the brightest stars burn out the fastest, unfortunately. Well, guys, thank you. Have any other questions? Otherwise, we should probably get going.
Yeah, we'll leave you to your morning there, sir.
Oh yes. Anyway, thank you. Please, my Laura. And if
We'll do our best to wrap this mess up as fast as we can.
if we had to figure out who that firebug is who killed my niece, and if there's anything to do with this, let me know. So,
Does your niece have any connection to any of the other victims?
I don't know. I mean, I don't really pay attention to that kind of salacious news. It was my kind of thing. She never mentioned anyone she knew being to attack that man. I assumed it was like like loose women and whatnot. That's the kind of woman that happens to. Not grandma with my niece. This was a fine standing girl. But Laura.
I have one other question for you. Where was your niece staying at, just in case? She might have found something on her own before she could get to us.
Sorry, I didn't catch that.
I said, where was your niece staying? She might have been able to find something that she was attempting to give to us or something.
Well, she was living down town at our address here. Still there, but she kept a room. We kept a room for her as Virginia Morgan at the Starlight Hotel. I mean, it was. You can look there if you want, and I can put a call and have them let you in the room there, and yes, you ask my secretary for the key, maybe she has it. I don't know. I don't know right now. They were such good girls. See my Laura. Oh, Laura.
Well, once again, our condolences.
For one illegal, let off you a drink.
Oh, here's a Oh.
Lesbian.
I didn't see anything.
Oh, yes. Oh.
Were you romantically involved with Laura? You seem to be pretty upset over this.
No. Never. No. Sadly, no. Definitely, no. Not sadly, but the words. No. No. Definitely, no.
So you're saying no?
Yes.
So you were.
Sadly, no.
Hey, keep it in the family, right?
Oh, dear God.
No way, not Alabama.
I'm sorry, it's
God.
Mississippi, and that strikes me as way funnier than it should.
Just as long as nobody speaks like a pig, we're fine.
She had all her teeth. It was a miracle.
Anything goes west of the Mason-Dixon line.
Okay, so with that, where do you guys want to go off to now? If you have any more questions for the sobbing man.
I think we should check out the studio.
No, I'm done with him, but just making sure I'm right. Which one was his niece? Was it Laura or Sally? Or Sarah, whatever her name was.
And I'm thinking this whole East Coast tour thing was very convenient. It seems like they're trying to establish an alibi.
A whole lot of shady going on in this situation.
We should go to Claire Negri's house, and the studio, and try and find out where Selensky lives, and then check his house out.
I'm just acting a little bit on a whim here, but I'd like to see if I could find out where they shot the Black Mass at. Something about that's just tickling me a little funny.
Mm-hmm. Well, okay, so are you guys going all together, or are you going to split up and do things?
No, I can look mine up in my own time. I'll stick with them for now.
Okay.
What was the other location that was like a Starlight?
That Starlight Hotel.
Yeah, Starlight Hotel.
Starlight Hotel, Starlight Diner, Starlight Studios.
Starlight, does it happen to be Starlight Studios? Yeah, actually, yeah.
It's a theme district.
That's owned by a different company.
The whole lot of Starlight. It sounds great. And everybody comes to be a star. Just
That's right, gotta keep with the theme.
So who has good breaking and entering skills?
That would not be me.
Man.
If you need me to shoot something with a rifle, I'm good. That's
Well, better than average.
It is the middle of the. It is still the middle of the day. It's barely 10. It's barely 10 o'clock right
Hey,
now.
where are we trying to break and enter in first place?
I have a great idea. We pose as dog walkers and go to Claire Negrity's to walk her dog while she's on the East Coast tour.
Well, do we know if she has a dog or not?
He works in John Candy films.
If this was today, I'd say for sure she has a dog, but it's hard to say because I don't know a whole lot about starlets from the 20s.
She's a starlet from the 20s. She probably has a dog. She probably has a pampered.
She's a starlet from the 20s. She's probably got a maid too, so I don't know if they need a dog walker.
No, of course they keep panthers. Walk a cat.
That's what you do. You go to the door, dog walking services. I'm sorry, we only have cats here. Walk those too, ma'am.
Nothing bigger than a French poodle.
I'll break in at night. Have a
Anyway.
look. Pretty
Oh, we
good.
also have all those guys to check out too.
Well, we might be able to talk our way out to the studio a lot. Poke around there a little bit.
Oh, it's about.
See if that was the last place she was seen.
Oh, if you make it to Mincefeller Studios. Yeah, nice typical looking film studio. You know, you got your fences around to keep the look-loos out. Typical white arm thing on the fence. Thing that goes up and down, whatever they call that.
Oh, the arm barricade.
There we go. Yes. Yep. Got a guy sitting there with the security guard uniform cap.
Hi. What's up? Yeah, how's it going, buddy? Could have gone a lot.
You're trying to give him a lot for what? All right, what's your name? You have an appointment here, or what's going on?
Mr. Selinsky sent for us.
Selinsky.
We're going to bring him some very important parcels.
Nope, not on the list. Nope. He's got nothing scheduled for the next.
Out of character, real quick. Sam, remember I have
You sure you're reading that thing right?
Hey, Sam,
Do you know who I am? Do you know who I am?
Let's
Don't make
see.
me call Selinsky down here right now. It's going to be a job
You're
here,
a
buddy.
guy who's about to get thrown off of film studios. Who you are?
Oh boy.
Roll fast.
You don't want me to get upset, because if I get upset, Mr. Selinsky gets upset, and you really don't want to see him upset.
Yeah, sure. Sure.
Can I make a bluff roll?
Make a luck roll and not get thrown out right away.
Well, I have bluff.
I hit him
bargain
with
or
Sam.
whatever it
You
is.
can try. You can
Fast
try
talk.
that. Try.
Can I try for fast talk?
Give that a try.
Or do you want me to
Oh, I'm
do
trying to stop the gun.
This is definitely gonna be a fast talk right now. You're definitely doing fast talk. Give that a shot.
Odd 8 out of 65, buddy.
I didn't realize who you are. Sure, sir.
Yeah, maybe just-
I'll never let you see you talking to me like that again. I'll have to have a job. I'll work in the city again.
How does Mr. Frederick know? Yeah. It's Frederick. Yeah, those guests of Mr. Slinsky are in. What?
Yeah, that's right. See you later. Start walking in.
Anyway, so you walking around for a little bit. You see like in a film studio, imagine like several sort of brownish sort of barns on a giant plot of land. That's basically what a lot of film studios are. And there's a couple of those. And there's also seems like a lot of open air areas. Some of them set up like gardens. Some set up like a desert, like a western desert, oddly enough. Taking it all in, immediately, you hear behind you someone going, excuse me, who did you just say you were with again?
Turn around. Who is it?
Let's see. What you see? Everyone ever seen that? Remember that lawyer from The Simpsons? The one who's always working with like Mr. Burns and every other rich guy in town?
Blue hair, glasses.
Exactly. Yeah. You got that guy.
Okay.
Yes. Well, I am Ward Fredericks, and you should not be here.
Okay. I'm going to make a law roll and talk law to him as to why we can be here. Is that cool?
You can try. He's going to oppose that one.
I made my roll.
All right. Let's see what Ward Fredericks comes up here. Come on, Dice Stream. Don't fail me this time.
I don't want to roll my
No,
demise.
actually-
Roll on the mindset. Just letting let you know that right now.
Oh, for God's sakes, Dice Stream. Once again. Oh, there it is. Okay. We're going to try this again. And... Oh, I rolled 2 of them, by mistake. We're going to go with the first one. What'd you get?
I got a 19.
He just beats you with that odd 8. Ah, okay. Who are you really?
We're investigating the disappearance of one.
Oh, the Laura Angel.
Laura Angel.
Laura Angel, eh? Laura
Probably
Angel.
in everybody's best interest to get her back, so this movie can be made.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Your clients could be losing a lot of money here.
Why'd you guys come into my office?
Why, do you know anything about her? Do you
Yeah,
know
why'd
anything
you
about her
don't come
disappearance?
to my office? Okay. We need to talk about this.
We'll talk.
Yep. So, do you follow Mr. Frederick to his office?
I would say that everybody but Mr. Sneaky should follow him. And Mr. Sneaky, whoever that is, should go and check out Selinsky's office.
Do we have a Mr. Sneaky?
That's a good question.
At least a 50% sneaky.
I'm only 40, so I did a lot
What
of
are you
money.
looking for now?
Well, and Nero and I were stupid enough to open our mouths, so they know who we are. So.
You know, I was trying to tell you, you could have used me as a cover. I have a fucking appearance of 17. Be like, hey, we're bringing a new starlet in.
Yes, Mr. Lawyer.
Anyway, so
Take care of this lawyer.
who's going to be Mr. Sneaky here? I want to see this.
Roll sneak.
Okay, no, while he's doing that, though, we could fast talk the lawyer to kind of cover for him. As, a team effort.
How dark was the room or area that we were in?
You're standing on the studio backlot.
It's like 10 o'clock in the morning, so it's not very dark.
They don't it's daylight.
I don't think we made it to the shadowy areas of the studio.
Maybe if you do
No, but
this.
it's cool. All right. Sorry, what's your name, sir?
Pretty much, it's slipping away while he's leading some of you to.
Yeah. While we're chatting him up about
I dropped
Angel,
my handbag.
you just kind of fall back.
I dropped my handbag.
That's what I wanted to do, or I was gonna just. No, I'll do that. That's a better idea than what I was gonna do.
As dramatically as possible, I dropped my handbag. There, that's our distraction.
Make sure all the stuff falls out.
Oh, no! Oh, dear me.
Of course, being a man in the 1920s helps you with everything.
Exactly. I swear.
Oh,
Those
no.
buttery fingers of mine.
There's no trouble at all, Missy. No trouble at all, Missy. You might want to make that sneak roll while this is happening.
Please.
Oh wait,
Yeah,
I'm in.
okay. You are the knight. The knight has become you.
Fucking Batman. He's the shadow. He's the shadow.
They turn around and I'm just not there.
Okay.
What's that puff of smoke? What the
all the stuff is picked up, and off you go to the office of the director, Alexander Slinsky, while you all follow Mr. Frederick around. Let's see.
And we're in Hollywood.
Yes. Yeah.
Frederick.
And so we're going to assume. You know what? I've got a better idea to decide which thing you look at first. We'll flip a coin. Slinsky is even.
Okay.
And there we go. Okay, we're going Ford Frederick first then. Okay,
Ward Frederick?
Ward, yeah, his name is Ward Frederick.
Ward.
Yes, like Burt Ward.
Like,
Ward?
you were a little hard on the beaver last night.
Yes. So anyway, Ward Frederick. Really nice office. Lots of teak and a very Art Deco sort of desk. Art Deco sort of desk. Yeah. The name of his door says Ward Frederick, head of security, and of course, it's also down. So
I gotta tell you something, Mr. Frederick. Your guy at the gate, fire him. Get rid of him. Not doing his job.
Well, you know,
I cover my mouth trying not to laugh at this.
It's hard to find nowadays. I mean, if you're looking for a job, it does pay well, and just about keeping the riffraff out. I mean,
Well, you know, I'm making better money freelance now, so I'll keep it in mind, though. Thank you.
well, you know, there are some fringe benefits, but anyway. So yeah, that Laura Angel thing. Who hired you on this?
You know we can't tell you that.
Applying confidentiality and all that.
Discretion. It's refreshing in your profession.
Check the sound of a cat dying. What's happening?
I could use a couple of men like you in my.
That would be the black cat I keep in my pocket.
Yeah, I could use a couple of men like you in the payroll. You ever need anything? Just give me a call and. Well, you know, I'm very. I do well. You see, this job can use some nice benefits.
Mm-hmm.
Very nice indeed.
Speaking of discretion, what do you know about Laura Angel's disappearance?
Well, I'm going to level with you. I don't. She never actually made it in the studio that night. We don't know what happened. Here's you can look at the log. You can look at the log book down there at the gatehouse. Actually, so I'll tell Michael to look at that when you ever want to. But she never actually showed up that day. We don't.
Really?
We assume she was meeting some other man here. You know, these young starlets. They get caught up with some local riffraff. Claims to be the brother of some guy from MGM or that other company.
Oh, so you think she was trying to jump to another studio then?
Well, you know, this town, it's not that easy. There would have been a lot to pay for that. I mean, we take our when you sign that contract. Well,
absolutely.
It's too expensive to break that. It's expensive to break that contract.
What kind of a girl was she? What was she like?
Oh, you know these young starlets are. They get that hot sun right out of the Midwest. And all of a sudden, you know, they get a little too much in the drink, a little too much in some other things. And before you know it, they found some random guy run off for like 3 weeks to disappear. You know that story. I'll tell you. That's probably.
So are you trying to say that she was a woman of loose morals?
I would never say that about one of my own. You know, I'll look after them, but you know that's a story that happens a lot here in this town. You know, that's exactly what happens.
This is just between us and you, sir. Nobody else has to know what you got to say. I'm well aware of how the ins and outs work in this place. Was she seeing somebody?
Well, we can be discreet.
Well, leans back in his chair and he fades to black as Nicky there.
Mr. Sneaky.
There we go. And we're back. We're investigating over to the to lot 46B, where the offices of Alexander Selinsky are located. Yeah, nice. It's just a small little office-looking door. Says Alexander Selinsky, director, and on it. It's of course locked.
I picked that lock.
We're gonna need a lock-picking roll there.
Oh, Ford it.
Oh, that lock just. Oh, well, it's amazingly open.
I don't know. It's something. That door was never locked.
It's broken. It's falls open. Okay. Rather than getting in there, probably shut the door, of course. Hopefully.
I lock it.
Yep. Anyway, so let's see what you see in there.
Is there a chair in here?
Chair, desk, and
Jam. If there's like a wooden chair or something, I jam it against the door so where it's not going to open.
Yep, you can do that.
All right.
Let's see. And, of course, you have to move a bunch of papers out of that chair, of course, because basically it's, yeah, there's not a lot of sitting room.
Before I do this, there's nobody in here, right?
Nope.
That'd be very awkward.
Yeah.
What
I come in, I start moving all.
I'm a ninja. You can't see me.
Can I help you, sir?
So anyway, moving the papers out of the chair side. Let's see. Most of the walls covered with like drawings in like square box, drawings of stuff inside of the square box. Different series of drawings in it. Yeah, it looks. Yeah, some of them look. So, give me a. There's one for this. Give me a no roll.
I got a 95. 56.
Yeah, you heard about that. This is what they call storyboards. This is how the directors determine what goes which way in a picture.
Yeah. What do they depict?
Let's see. We got one. Yeah, looks like a tornado is about to hit some shack in the middle of nowhere. Let's see. We got another one showing some girl. It's got an angelic halo around her, helping some decrepit old people. And let's see. More scenes what look like the opening credits to not Gone with the Wind, Wizard of Oz. You know, basic rural Kansas like stuff.
Okay.
Where the tornado actually hits.
So he just owns some of the storyboards to the Wizard of Oz.
It pretty much Wizard of Oz. No, more like the Wizard of Oz looks a lot like this. As an example, give you an idea what all the scenery looks like.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. I'm going to start looking through this room, trying to find any evidence of what happened with Laura, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Laura, or anything about the net, or anything that like refers to that group.
Show me a spot hidden.
Oh man, that's where I fuck up. Oh, never mind. 11. Awesome.
Okay. Well, looking around, let's see.
I learned how to act nice to him.
Yes. Looking around, you find on the desk. Let's see. Going through some papers. It's mostly just books on Kansas. More books on Kansas. Other things. And what falls out of a page of a book as you move aside is just a small little newspaper noting going, wondering if, let's see, how does he write this? Ah, here we go. I wonder if this would look good on with my dacha.
It's my what?
Dacha.
Okay.
Let's see, it's spelled.
I know that.
It's spelled. I'll just figure it out as well later. It's a Russian word, which he yes, which by some miracle he spelled using Latin characters, so you can actually recognize that that's what that word actually is.
Oh.
But yeah, the way the page shows, let's see, a sort of, let's see, I'll put this. It's a rather nice, stylish looking oil lamp of some craftsmanship. But yeah, let's see. That's what you find the desk. Looking around some more, what you also find is, let's see, a receipt from a locksmith.
For what?
Hopefully not that lock you just went through.
It says payment for replacing gate lock, and it names a locksmith on the edge of town. Yep. And we're not going to name it currently because the only one we can think of is quite hard. Actually, we're going to use it anyway. Loxley Locks. That's what it's called.
Well, it's not Starlight Locks.
No. That's the other guy.
No, it's Starbright Locks.
Twinkle, twinkle, locks.
Anyway, that's what you find so far. And there's other things he found in just a moment as we pan back to Mr. Ward Frederick. And so you see, that is what probably happened. Yeah, it's a sad story. Laura, she just heard that she was taken to the drink, taken to the men, taken to other things that should not be spoken of in mixed company.
I'm not really concerned.
Well, that must mean your studio's going to take quite a hit if she doesn't come back, no?
Well, we got Claire under contract. With enough makeup, we could add enough editing. I'm sure Alexander could pave over that. Alexander's good about that. He's a good man. You know that he use whatever it is that those directors use to make things do what they do in order to. I don't know. I don't really watch movies, to be quite honest. But,
Has anything like this ever happened before?
Well, these stories get out. That's why we got that Hayes board now, and because people talk too much, I'll tell you this because you're investigating this, and I'm sure you have enough discretion not trying to ruin the movie industry.
Anything you tell us is between you and us, and never leave these walls.
But yeah, I'll tell you. Just take a look at that logbook. She never showed up that night. Never.
So, you might know this, being that you're in charge of security around here.
That I am.
Did you know of anybody she might have been seeing who drove around in a roadster?
Yeah. One of them. Oh yeah, one of them Duesenberg. Yeah. Yeah, I heard the guys over at MGM started having those lately. Yeah,
we've heard that one of your guys around here has one of the brothers.
I would not know about that at all.
No, Frank. Frank must have gotten one recently, wasn't it?
No.
I think
they're Rolls Royce men. Yeah. They like that flying woman thing on the front. I don't know why. Yeah. I'm a Ford man, solid Ford man myself.
I don't I heard of him. Zelensky had one too. He recently got.
What? No, we don't pay directors like that. No.
Look, this is between you and us now. Nobody else will know what you tell us.
No. He did not pay him that well. I mean.
Oh, see, it was a gift. They didn't say that he got it himself. Somebody told us that he got one for a gift.
I would know if you're driving around in the car that nice. You're not just put another man on that car. And nope, stuff like that has happened.
Ward, I have one more question for you. How many of Miss Negri's films did she come in to replace a previous actress?
Oh, none. I was surprised Alexander went with Laura in the first place, but he said he saw something in her that just made her right for the part. But yeah, I'm telling you though, I mean, although on the other hand, if he places right in the press, he could make more money off the next picture actually.
Next picture.
Yeah, saying, oh, the great unification of those long-lost lovers, of the kiss. You just see it now. Wait, not the press, man. Don't always do that. I've got to stop hanging around this press people. Every conversation turns into how to spin things. No. Just keep the peace here. That's what I do.
Oh, no, go ahead. I'm interested.
Well,
seems kind of curious that you say Laura didn't show up, and then all of a sudden that Claire decides to take a little tour of the East Coast. Seems kind of suspicious to me. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that was planned months before. Yeah, he left that very day actually.
I want moral psychology to see if he's bullshitting.
I'll do that. I think I made that.
Let me take a look.
I barely failed mine. Damn.
Yes, I did make that by 1 point.
Excellent. Well, there's something not quite truthful about this guy. You're not quite sure what it is, but you're not entirely sure you're getting a straight story from him.
I'm completely sure we're not getting the straight story from him.
I don't need to roll psychology for that.
I've been listening to him. That's enough.
He opens his mouth, he lies. I mean, it comes with the territory.
Although I do think maybe he's the only one being truthful about what kind of girl Laura might have been. Everyone, she's such a good girl. It's like, I don't know, man. Yeah. You don't say a good girl when you become an actress.
You're not exactly
yeah, good girl is industry slang for whore.
I'll give you this to that though. You're not feeling like he's telling. You feel like he's telling a completely different story than what you've heard about Laura, and it's not sounding right when it comes from him. It feels like he's trying too hard to tell you that story. You know what I mean?
Nah.
Like he's having to throw way too much dirt in that hole. But yeah.
Well, I stopped trusting him once he told me that nobody around here drove a car like that. Like, I don't know. I just had a source tell me that 2 people possibly have that car here.
Yeah, in fact, one of them being one of your employees there. One of the Mintz brothers.
And I'm not saying that to his face. Just keeping note of it.
Oh, I'll say it to his face.
Anyway, as you ponder the lack of truth that is this man, back to you.
You smarmy bastard, tell us the truth.
Nick, you there?
Hey, I get paid whether he lies or not, so whatever.
We got plot stuff here.
I am the ninja.
Totally worth it.
Wow, man, why'd you dress up like a hedge?
I want to see the Friday group top of this one. Ah! We have a ninja! Ah!
Okay, now that I've thoroughly been killed by laughter, let's see. So, last little detail you find. Let's see. Is appointment book.
The what book?
Yes,
No, what book?
an appointment book.
Oh boy.
Yes.
Awesome. Is there like a file case anywhere or anything like that?
Give me a luck roll on that.
That's right. 28 out of 70.
Oddly enough, yes.
Okay. I'm gonna rifle through the bottom one.
Oh, I thought you were just looking for something to store the notebook in.
Oh.
I'd
Yeah.
love to see him
Okay.
try to smuggle
I
out.
grabbed whatever you think I should have grabbed. I grabbed whatever you think I should have had.
Yeah. Yes, you have that. You have thing to discreetly carry appointment book in.
Okay.
You are a ninja after all.
Imagine him like walking down the hallway with this big ass filing cabinet in his arms. There's nothing to see here.
Oh no.
That's the detective you're looking for.
I am wearing a trench coat. I did put that in my gear.
I don't think a trench coat would have that.
A filing cabinet.
Okay. I'm gonna keep my hands on my pistol just in case I run into trouble.
Okay,
Okay.
enough of that talk here.
You may safely sneak out of place with non-filing cabinet.
If you roll the one, would you let him keep the filing cabinet?
Carry less
Oh, I heard
weight
about
than
your
objects.
You guys will like this. On the Lovecraft Easing page, I posted, like I always do for people to watch if they want to, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So this guy posts about 20 minutes ago. I haven't watched this yet. Is it quality/serious role playing, or just a
Yes.
bunch of painful nerd stereotypes, i.e., real life Brotherhood or Crystal Sphere nonsense? Legitimately curious. I would simply tune in to find out, but I'm not home. Okay, what the hell is Brotherhood of the Crystal Sphere nonsense mean?
I don't know, but the response is yes.
I want to know
Flat
that.
yes.
I want to know.
I'm part of the Brotherhood of the Crystal Skull, but that didn't work out very well.
Brotherhood of the Crystal Sphere. Huh. Okay, well, and I don't know what quality/serious role playing is either. Does that mean the type where you don't have fun, or
I
what?
wasn't aware there was such a thing as serious role play.
You know what that is? Serious role playing, in his terms, is probably where everybody has the rule book and is checking what the keeper did. No.
Right.
No, everything that will go wrong can go wrong, will go wrong for the podcast.
You're exactly
I
right.
missed those
I
days.
thought Article 23.69. The
We
rule book.
almost had a PI walk
In
into
some
the office
section
on
B,
Yeah, 1 hour of actual gaming to 6 hours of arguing the
with a
rules.
filing cabinet. I think we're as serious as they come.
Here, I want to explain to everybody what a successful Call of Cthulhu game is. A game where you have fun and
Yep.
Lovecraftian themes are involved. Okay, now you've had a successful game if you complete it.
Yes. We're working on the second part. You gotta dig for it.
We're trying to get there. There's burning women.
Yes. I've given
I'm
it a
not
shovel.
feeling
They
good
gotta
for my
dig, though.
safety right now.
It's buried in there.
Well, I tuned back in when Nick was talking about his pistol, so that's all I'm saying.
You missed the filing cabinet there.
Yes. Trying to steal a filing cabinet.
Ninja.
Yeah, he just showed up dressed like a ninja, tried to walk out with a filing cabinet. He was good.
I was just gonna rifle through it and find the important stuff. But
You gotta remember, Brock Larson's on drugs.
Brock Hudson hasn't been born yet.
No, my guy's name is Brock Larson. I stole that from an MMA fighter. I know. Yeah.
All right, so if anyone out there knows what the Brotherhood of the Spheres is, email me or post it on the website.
I'd like to know that too. Fucking disturbed by it.
It's a lighter version of the Brotherhood of the Skull. Crystal Skull.
Oh, Crystal Skull.
Yeah.
For those that aren't quite ready for that level of cult commitment.
Is it the Crystal Spear or the Crystal Star? Because there's actually something on Crystal Star. No, never
Those
mind.
crystal spears.
Okay.
Maybe it's a Pathfinder.
No, you know what? I all kidding aside, I don't like that attitude of some where okay, we play the game properly, you idiots don't, you know, because as Nick said, you don't have the rule book out every.
Besides, we have the rule book at every single turn. We never get anywhere.
No, we wouldn't.
Now you know how I play Pathfinder sometimes.
I used to game with a couple of guys like that. We literally would get about an hour's worth of game time into 6 hours worth of rules arguing.
Oh, God.
It's no fun. It's no
If I
fun.
had done that, I never would have stuck with roll.
No, I, you know, you have to have some structure, obviously, but that's just overboard.
What's the things that go wrong that make it awesome?
Although it helps.
That party member that's determined to get
group, actually, my friend is actually a lawyer, and so our GURPS games are really smoothly because he can hold all that inside of him.
Well, besides, we have an audience to make happy, and they don't like us to see us arguing about rules.
No, I'm surprised they haven't broken out the pitchforks because none of us are dead yet.
Don't worry, the death and mayhem are coming.
No, I'm not living. I'm living a lot.
I do need to make some more income with Lovecraft easing, so I think I'm going to start betting.
Oh God.
You know. Okay, let's all bet. I'll give you 2-to-1 odds that Nick will die first, and you know, so on and so forth.
Those are pretty good odds.
Okay, time a bunch of dice rolls.
I'm sorry. Please continue.
Oh, that's fine.
All right.
Anyway, getting back to the lack of file cabinet theory, Nick has left office. You guys want to ask Ward Frederick anything before you leave him? He's going to let you tour the studio.
He's letting us do what we want. I'm done
That's
with
very
it.
generous of you, Mr.
Yeah,
President.
yeah. There's a couple boys here. Let us escort you around. Make sure you don't mess around anyone.
Of course.
I wouldn't mess around with anything. Not a thing.
I am offended by your implications, sir.
But yeah, take a look around as much as you want. But I'm telling you, you'll just find her out in some shack in the desert with a bottle of gin three weeks from now.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure, but you've been very helpful, Mr. Bridges.
Oh, of course. Give me a call anytime, though. Anyway, so.
If he gave us a card, I'm tossing it in the trash can. He's wasting time.
Oh, he did.
Well, I'll keep this card. You never know when it could come in useful.
It's a nice card, too. It's embossed.
Ooh.
Oh, it's a good bookmark, man. I put it in my purse.
Whenever I hear about nice business cards, I can't help but think about the American Psycho scene.
Exactly. I love that scene.
I haven't seen that movie in forever.
Oh, it's so good.
Yes, it is.
Christian Bale is a master actor.
You
You
guys
just
just
stole my copy of it. I'm rather irritated about that.
I'll try to sneak out. See if it works.
Anyway, let's see what happens.
I so want you to try to take the poly cabinet now.
Please don't.
Just remember, you're only invisible when they're not looking at you.
Oh, God.
We derailed hard on that one, didn't we?
Yes. Okay, give me a sneak roll on that getting out of office.
Alright. Wait, was there a desk to also be rifled through too, or did I pretty much find everything?
Yeah, you pretty much found everything. You went through it all. That's it.
Oh, God, he's going to try to steal a desk, too?
I did not make that sneak roll.
Okay. So, give me a luck roll then.
I could probably make that. Luck is 70. Nope.
Okay.
Just because you said it. Just because you said it.
You tripped over your tabbies there, Ninja.
What you doing?
Oh, look at it, pushes him in the hallway. He'll teach you to try to steal me.
Hey, Barley, what you doing in there? The Suzuki guy has been not in town. No. What you doing there, boy?
I say, who the fuck are you? And I just start running.
Okay, whistle blowing and more chasing then.
Rolling listen check to see if we hear this.
Okay. Let's see. Hey, who does? Anyone can make a listen roll if you want to see if you hear impending doom.
I heard nothing. This is a lovely studio. Do you hear the birds?
Oh, missed it by that much.
Did anybody make it?
No.
Our tour guides were telling us about the studio very loudly.
Yeah.
And over here, we have the pyramid.
Okay. Well, Brock, all by your lonesome, you're going to find some way to escape. Okay.
Wow, look at those palm trees.
Let's see. What kind of? Let's see. Do you have like hide by any chance?
A what?
Hide.
Oh, hell yeah, I do.
You may try and use that.
Hide of 40.
Okay, give that a shot.
Nope.
Okay, apparently trying to put on a luminous mask in the middle of a cowboy flip is not the best way to hide.
So what happens? What happens?
Apparently,
won't see me.
I said trying to put on a woman's dress in the middle of a cowboy flick is not the best way to hide.
No. I was ahead of the curve on Mel Brooks. All right.
Okay,
Oh boy, look at what I found here.
let's see. They really don't have chase rules in here for this.
I say,
Okay.
I don't believe this is your set.
Let's see what happens.
Somebody needs to queue up yakety sax.
I was
They
just
do.
thinking that.
Give that a shot.
7th edition has chase rules.
Okay. I'm going to need a give me a con times 5 roll. I think it's good. We're gonna use con times 5.
Ooh. 13. Nope.
Yeah, they got you. They got you.
I'm gonna. Well, as the guy's closing in, I'm gonna just shoot him.
Oh my God!
Well,
That'll take me alive.
That's
they're not going to expect that.
What?
They're not going to expect that, so you get a surprise shot on that.
All right.
Roll.
It's one dude, right? Or is there multiple now?
There are 3 of them now. So
3.
whistle blowing did not help you.
Whistle? They're blowing whistles. I have a gun. Let's see if this works. Yeah, I shot him.
Remember what I said about not dying?
Okay.
One of us may be going to jail for a very long time.
6. I shot him.
Do any of us hear gunshots?
You can give me a listen roll on that.
You heard that one.
I can't even hear the gunshots. Is there a storm?
Was it a combat fire?
Nope, I heard nothing.
Nope.
I'm a combat.
Well,
Sorry.
I'm going to say this. They're going to run. They weren't expecting
They must be shooting the cowboy picture around here.
What
So.
sticks to a gunfight?
Nobody wants to fuck with a deranged combat vet. Nobody wants to fuck with a deranged combat vet. I'm getting the fuck out of there, though.
Yeah. You can definitely escape now.
Nick has won the award for the most interesting confrontation in this scenario so
Okay.
far.
I'm getting out of there, and I'm getting a haircut.
Meanwhile, well, I think you guys have left Ward Frederick's office now, so you can't see his reaction to this. Do any of you hear the gunshots?
No, I didn't hear a thing.
Anyway,
Unless there's a modifier, no.
I mean, if I heard something, I think it's they're just shooting something on a set or something.
anyway, so what are you guys who are not being currently chased by security guards going to do?
Just taking our tour.
Yeah, we're enjoying the sights.
Yeah, we're taking
Unless
the
our
tour.
tour guide has left us to try to
Okay.
figure out what's going on with gunfire.
I wonder why he went.
All right, so here we are at the legendary Goodsboro Studios. You can see such sights as, oh look, it's that guy who
The one who always wears pants.
yes, him. The slip and fall. Yeah, we gotta know. Oh look, he just slipped and fall again. Hilarious.
Chevy Chase.
And we're walking, and oh, we're gonna love this. Look at that guy. This looks and walks. Man, they're gonna do great things in the movies with him. You think? Yep, everybody remember the name Chester A. Arthur. No relation. We're walking. Anything you want to see on this tour, you actually want to see in this tour, is this will be more. We're walking.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything we need to see. Unless it's Can we look at the dressing rooms?
Well, most of the time I can show you one. All right, we're gonna take you up here. And here we have a typical dressing room from a men's first studio film. And here we have the finest of, only the finest of theatrical makeup. And
We're thinking of the dressing rooms for the production of Unbroken.
Unbroken, yeah.
Yeah, I'd like to see that.
You know, the film that we're investigating.
I'm afraid the production is top secret. Although.
Oh, come on, fast talk roll. Yeah. Oh, come on. You can take us by there.
Well,
I'm gonna help bolster.
Since we're good friends of your boss here.
I suppose there's no harm.
Yeah.
I
You're such a
suppose.
doll.
Anyway, so we're walking, and here we are in rural Kansas. Isn't it just darling? So darling. That's with a tornado a touchdown right there. Brought to you by, of course, the partner studio for this. Good old Oswald and Mel Studios. Let's see. Yep. There we are. The fine shack, which is now dilapidated and destroyed. Hey, man, where'd that shack go? Anyway, never mind. Moving on. yes. Dressing room. Yes, you want to see one of those. Here we are. We got a dressing room. We got a mirror. We got some light bulbs.
Was this where Miss Angel's dressing room was?
Well, we had a common one, We're not exactly wasting money on private dressing rooms for most of the stars. I mean,
come on.
There's no Claire Negri, Oh, that one's just darling.
Oh, does she have a private dressing room?
Oh,
that'd be something to see.
It's in her contract. Every picture she has.
That'd be something to see. You think you could show us that?
Well, she's not currently working on any pictures.
I know, but, given her close association with the director and that, I'm sure she has her own private green room, right?
Well, nah, I haven't heard of it. Not quite.
Come on, you can show us that.
Well,
we're already here. We're already here.
I can't. I'll tell you what. I'll show you this. Okay, we're walking.
How about if I make a persuade roll to see Claire Negri's dressing room?
I was gonna go for that too. Can I use my feminine wiles on him?
Hello?
Oh yeah. Should mention, interestingly enough, there are some Laura's boyfriends are actually Laura's former boyfriends were actually actors at the studio.
You need to have a little chat with them anyway.
It might be. Yeah, I just thought you might find that interesting.
So can we look at her dressing room?
Anyway, so yeah, here we are. It's oh dear, let's write that down. That's right. There's probably a catch in the dressing room on the tail end of Claire's last pick, but they already tore that down. Yeah, you know how these pictures are. Started a lot one day, all of a sudden gone the next.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta keep those grips busy somehow.
So you didn't hear anything about this East Coast trip of hers, did you?
What now?
This East Coast trip that Claire took here. You didn't hear anything about that, did you?
Claire. Oh, yeah, that tour. Oh, yeah, they're busy trying to promote. They're busy trying to go around promoting Unbroken. Actually,
Really?
since Claire's not actually in it, but she's there promoting it. And although I hear rumors she might be making a come back in town, so like no, hearing rumors, but God, some dime dozen in this town. Oh my God! Here's a cheese plate.
How old is the cheese?
It was made
And we're
in
in
the
the
century.
commissary.
No, I mean like how long has it been sitting there?
It's a large picture.
It looks fresh. Look at that. Yeah, that is some quality cheese. Want some?
No, thank you. I have to watch my
Mash.
figure. Yeah, the black man. Is that the black mass cheese? Oh, that reminds me.
Black Bass. That was an interesting pick,
Was
You
that
don't
shot
happen
here?
to have a picture of that
Well,
we can borrow.
Well, unfortunately, you would need a film projector and a theater for that. But let's see what the instructions were. Well, yeah, you may view. I suppose I could show you one film. I could arrange for that. Anything particular I can see? And you got some fine westerns that are supposed to come out. You got that naval flick. Was it the Navy?
What's up? I asked him if Black Mass was shot in the studio.
Oh, yeah, that was like last year though. That's all been carted away. So half it's in storage.
Nothing left. I mean, I'm kind of a fan of the uniqueness of that movie.
Really? Surprising.
You know,
I mean,
girls
you
gotta
want-
have strange taste every now and then.
Yes. Well, I can schedule a showing to you of that one if you like. I think the film lab would be surprised that anyone would still want to see that, but you may definitely have a look at that if you wish. Yeah, I mean, Mr. Richard said you could have a free showing of a film anytime you wish. Compliments at Minstrel Studios.
Seeing as we don't know where the hell Brock is at all, or if anything happened to him, I have been over to the other two. Like, well, do you guys want to watch this? I'm kind of curious. It seems to be, I don't know. I just got this feeling about this film. Something might have something to do with something.
Oh, what the hell?
Anyway, so Black Bass. It is an hour long, and let's see. I think basically you're taking to a nice little private screening room. Director's loaded in, snacks are passed around, tea and whatnot, coffee or whatever have you, and you'll be held. After is playing, of course, as the movie Black Mass plays. It's a movie about satanic ritual. A repressed academic learning about mysterious secret societies and satanic rituals. Strange. I'm there. Let me know my words here. There we go. All right. Strange, unusual statuary scene. There's a midnight. The whole thing ends in a midnight raid against Satanists as they're just about to summon Satan. Let's see. You can all make what's a good roll for this? Does anybody have anything relating to occult or religion as a skill?
I sure do. I have a cult of 35.
I got a cult at 65.
You may make an occult roll.
I don't believe in the occult.
Oh, but it believes in you, Jack. Oh, I made it.
Okay.
Yeah, this movie is so bad, I just
You
don't
notice
care.
something weird about the iconography of this movie? You're not seeing like typical satanic like things. They look vague. They look more Christian and Western Orthodox Christian at that than they do satanic. Like, yeah, like some of the Satanist robes actually look a lot like robes you see like an Orthodox priest wearing. There's like
So either the guy was trying to make a metaphorical statement here, or he just was going on the cheap with costumes.
it's hard to say. Although, interesting enough. Another roll of this. Make a how times 5 roll. Anyone's watching this.
Yep, I'll make it.
I make it.
Did anyone not make it? Did anyone not make it?
Steve?
No, I made it.
Okay.
Barely. Well, actually, I made
All
it.
right, all of you making it. It's you're not sure what it is of this movie. There's something strangely fascinating about it. It sticks with you as you're watching it. It's as if someone has grabbed a hold of you and won't quite let you turn away from it. When the film stops, this effect ends, but as you're watching it, it feels ever so compelling to watch it.
Is Ward watching this with us?
Oh no! Ward sent some toady to escort you around the studio.
Yeah, is the toady watching it?
Is the Toady watching it?
Yes.
What's his reaction?
He's looking a little flush, blushing a little bit, going, that's a little salacious. That's a pre-haze code sort of thing going on there. Ooh, we're to the edge right there.
Definitely unique.
Yes. So anyway, that was Black Mass. Anyway, thank you all for coming. Thank you all for joining Cthulhu Studios. Let's see. I believe Mr. Frederick said you might want to speak to the guard at the gatehouse before we leave. But is there anything else? Is there anything else new for you for the end of our tour here?
I think that was it for me. You guys want to see anything else?
I'm kind of out of it from that movie. It's got me kind of confused.
Shoot 'em execution style?
No, let's not shoot anybody.
On your knees!
It's Brock is running around the streets of LA waving a gun.
Anyway, so I think we're good here.
Thank you for your time.
Thank you all for coming, and please never forget when you need to 5 minutes of film, think of minutes. And that was your day at the studio.
That slogan was just bad enough to be awesome.
Wonder what happened to Brock.
Yeah, I know. It's been a while. Check the logbook, maybe we'll find him.
You left the studio. We're just saying to somehow find each other. Hold on a second.
Brock's going underground.
Oh, yeah, never mind. Okay, it's done.
I imagine he's crawling through the back streets.
Well, it's a good thing that nobody knew Brock was with us.
Anyway, so yeah, Brock, you all by power of plot meet back in town and somewhere. Let's assume the office.
I've changed clothing, and I've gotten a haircut and a shave.
What happened to you? Know what?
I don't know where that. I don't know.
It's okay. It's okay. You don't have to tell us. It's better if we don't know.
I got some stuff though. I found some stuff. Really
That's all that matters.
Check out this filing cabinet. I mean, carry it.
Is that thing attached to your foot?
Yeah, this is a dead serious role play.
I got an appointment book, a receipt for a locksmith, and a picture, I think, right? I had a picture?
No, you received a note saying that a item in a book will look good in his dacha, whatever that is. Let's see, an appointment book and a receipt from a locksmith.
Who knows Russian? Because I don't know what this word is.
You're lucky I speak English sometimes.
Could one make a knowledge roll?
Yes, but there's gonna be some. We're gonna need a low roll on that. Let's just say.
Okay.
It's a Russian and Russian hasn't quite petered into the American language yet.
We're back. I might know this. Can I try a no roll too?
Yeah, I'm just saying it requires some.
Okay.
Nah, I didn't.
I might have. I got a 21.
Out of.
Yeah, I'm overeducated. I basically. It says 110, and that was because of the EDU of 22 years. So,
Okay. Okay. With that level, I'll say what a dacha is basically a Russian word for cottage.
How old is your character?
He is old enough.
I'm just wondering about the edu bonus.
Yeah.
So he has a master's in law.
Yes, he has the book learning. He didn't quite learn how to cover up a crime properly.
Right.
I don't know nothing about no book learning.
Your character is basically McNulty, sans the drinking. Anyway, so yeah, that's what a dacha is. It is a Russian word for cottage, essentially. I think it means something slightly different, but cottage is the best way of putting it that I can think of right now.
See, what had happened was he beat up this Russian dude once to get him to confess. And he started randomly spouting stuff.
Do we have an address for this cottage?
Not on hand, no.
No, but we have a receipt for the locksmith for a gate lock. So.
Possibly get the address. Sure.
The locksmith has probably visited the gate for this dacha.
Calling out the locksmith.
Anyway, so yeah. And you also
have a locksmith.
And you have an appointment book.
And yeah, we have an appointment book, sorry.
Let us rifle through said appointment book.
What is the appointment book?
Where is upcoming appointments?
Alright.
The owner's upcoming appointments.
Looking through the book, you reach September 25th, which was the day in which Laura Angel was allegedly supposed to arrive at the studio, and it says simply September 25th, Laura final shooting a final scene of Unbroken with with actress, and then after that, it lists remember of just a couple of things regarding other appointments. After that scene the next day, yeah, I know it's like
Where are those
like,
appointments located?
yeah, it's like lunch with Oscar the next day. Let's see, something involving Claire. Weekend getaway with Claire scheduled a couple weeks later. Let's see. Yeah, it doesn't list any addresses or anything, but yeah. Apparently, there's supposed to be Laura Angel was supposed to be there for shooting that on that particular day, according to that appointment book.
We checked the log book, right?
You did not.
I mean, you rushed us out before
No,
we
but
checked the
you
log book.
said you couldn't.
We were intending to check the log book.
We checked the logbook. We didn't check the logbook, but we did look at the police report of the people who did check the logbook.
Yeah.
So we already have that knowledge that she never showed up. I mean, that was the truth, right?
According to
the
police report, what Frederick says that's the truth. According to the appointment book, Laura was supposed to be there. Laura and Alexander were supposed to be there that night for shooting. The night she disappeared.
Well, she was supposed to be there. That doesn't mean she was actually there.
I'm just gonna be straight up with you. I don't trust nothing that Frederick's man said.
No. But we had a police report from last week.
Give me an
I don't
idea
trust
roll.
police either.
Trust the guy who wrote the police report.
Give me an idea roll.
Yeah, weren't you part of LAPD? That
No!
Hey in there?
This is my dice.
Nah,
We were an honest police
All
department.
right.
That's why I'm working for you guys.
Here's an interesting problem. He's supposed to be on a court tour of the East Coast.
That's what I'm getting at.
Yeah. That tour is not mentioned anywhere in that appointment book. That tour was not planned at all in any way, shape, or form in that appointment book.
Yeah, he's at the cottage. What
No,
time is it?
It's getting near about 6, 7 o'clock at night.
You know, we never did get around to talking to the motor fella she said she's supposed to know either.
The who?
The other guys, like Nathan and Bobby.
Yeah.
Miles. There was a lot of stuff to check.
Well, why don't you guys do that, and then Brock and I will go and shake down the locksmith.
I don't know. Brock's looking a little shaky. You sure you want Brock going in here with you?
That's what I want.
I'm gonna drink some of my tincture, calm down my anxiety. Now I'm at 20%.
We're gonna play Bad Cop, Punchy Cop.
He's crazy.
I got a penalty to 20% of my, like a 20% penalty to like I think my physical ones.
Nothing about this can possibly go wrong.
Okay.
I'm trying to make sure my notes are straight. So Zelensky's the one that was supposed to be taking the tour, right?
Zelensky was he's on that East Coast.
Supposed to be gone. Okay. You know, Miles Desmond guy came up a lot. You want to check him out?
And he's on the East Coast too, so
You can easily check the newspapers on that one. It's a publicity tour, and they would assume allegedly be in the papers about that.
I'm just trying to make sure who's who in my notes. I
Okay,
didn't write very good
I'm just saying
notes.
you can check. You can always check that story if you want to. So meanwhile, are you guys straightening out, figuring out which boyfriend to interview first?
Yeah, what would you like to do, Jackie, baby, since I'm with you?
I want to go and shake down the locksmith.
Yeah.
want to go in there and beat the crap out of him until he tells us where the cottage is.
Okay, so I'm with Sam then, right? I'm gonna have Jeff today.
Locksmith, it is. Excellent. Wanted to pull this one out for a while. So, you enter Locksley's Locks. There it is, the best.
Would his first name happen to be Robin?
Maybe.
Please make it Robin. And just make him very upset that his name is Robin.
Oh no, you're getting something better than that. But you get when you enter inside of Locksley's Locks, which is still open. You see imagine the most decrepit old man you could possibly imagine. And you've got this guy.
Beat him down.
Oh, this is going to take finesse.
I turn him back and I go, we're going to shake down an old man.
Can I don't have your lock ready, Mr. May I help you?
Mr. Selinsky.
Huh? Who? My name's Locksley. Yes. I don't know if people get it mixed up with the Robin, but what? Who are you again? Wait, I heard about you. Did I? I was there. Who are you again?
Give him the receipt.
Mr. Selinsky. Don't you know the person that you sold this gate lock to?
I heard about that job.
Yeah, you never gave Mr. Selinsky the keys to the lock.
How can I? Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot about that. But you never quite gave me this home in town, Yeah, I was talking about that. Let me just find the mold for that. Yep. And 3 hours later, he chases to somehow shuffle from the back.
And he leaves the logbooks in there so they can check it for 3 hours.
Yeah, so while he's doing that.
Well, he is shuffling the back of the shop. Feel free to do what you want in the front.
Oh Lord.
Can we get an address on the Selinsky cabin?
Let's see. Looking through the book, Selinsky. It mentions an address in town. Yeah.
Writing down the address.
Yeah, it mentioned an address, not in the Hollywood neighborhood.
124 Starlight Way.
No, we're not going that far with it.
I mean, you're gonna go commit. Jeez.
Mockingbird Lane, maybe?
I'm not getting that far. The Starlight name is superseded for use as a street name. It's for hotels and diners only.
Old Avenue.
1313 Mockingbird Lane.
So anyway, old Loxley comes back. You forgot where you live too, huh? I don't know that problem. You live in so many places. I remember the time when I was shooting them engines. I tell you, I remember what they say. The South will always rise sometimes,
Whistling Dixie, sir. Whistling Dixie. I started whistling Dixie for him too.
I look at the old man and I say, what?
Where are you here? Yes, your key.
I elbow Robin distracting you. We will never get the keys if you do that.
I heard about you. Did I? What?
The key, Mr. Loxley.
Oh yeah, that's my name. Yes. Have a good night, you kids. Don't stay up too late.
He gave us the key, right?
Oh, yeah.
Oh yes. I think you forgot. You
But
forgot
one
why
thing
you're
you can still do.
Yeah.
One more thing, Mr. Loxley. What was the address for this key?
Oh, what? No, 26 Full Moon Avenue, I believe. Yeah. Oh yeah, you forgot your address too, huh? Yeah, I know that problem.
It happens, with the hooch and all that.
I never took drop of that. No, never. I remember the Temperance League started. The light of the Lord Rock came, and I heard about you. I remember seeing you on that hill.
So which of the addresses
Get out of
was
here.
this
Which hill
for?
would that be?
Wait, what was he doing? What was he doing on the hill?
The hill. Yeah, I remember that. The cannons and old Mr. Lee. I remember him. Good man too.
Alright, whatever. Let's leave this one.
All right,
So,
okay.
We're down for rise again. Yes, love.
which of the addresses was this for?
It's our address in a neighborhood of Hollywood, actually.
Okay.
Yeah, the Hollywood's actually a suburb of LA, but yeah, it's an address for a house there.
Okay.
Yeah. So anyway, I've acquired that.
Thanks, Mr. Loxley. We won't burn down your house.
Fire! I remember when.
Why'd you have to say that?
Yeah, we're gonna trail off there because it's only.
He reminds me of Grandpa Joe.
It's only keeps us up for so long.
All right. Well,
All right, now you have a key to
Selinsky.
Yes.
Meanwhile, back at the ranch.
Meanwhile, back at somewhere else. Are you guys just go? Are you all?
I don't
just
know if we
heading down
ever
the-
split up because I think we were all together.
Okay. So I suppose. Well,
I ain't going nowhere by myself. So I know how dames work in the 1920s.
Yep, it's late at night, and you have a key to another man's house.
We'll make a
They're
party.
admitted like the Flambe women. I'm not going anywhere by myself.
Yep. Late at night, key to another man's house. What could you possibly do?
Keno.
Well, it'd be a shame if that key happened to end up in the lock and we went through a door. What are you doing? I don't know. I found this key on the street.
Yeah, it's not exactly breaking and entry, since there's no breaking, only entry.
And he did freely give us the key. Sure, he may have been hallucinating, but he did give us the key.
Well, and Mr. Selinsky's on the East Coast, supposedly. Just walking the
I don't know
dog.
about that whole coast thing, but
Just walking the dog. See, we had a key.
we're just gonna take the key.
House sitting. That's what we're doing.
Anyway, so checking out. If you're driving over to the house, probably night, getting around 8, 9ish now. Sun's quiet down. It's cooled down a little bit into the 60s. There's a gentle mist of rain coming down.
We're in LA.
If this turns into an Enya song, I'm leaving.
Yep. Oh, we're not quite. It's not quite that bad. So anyway, there you are. Nice single-story ranch-style house right before you. There is a rather sturdy-looking gate surrounding it, and it is nighttime. So, what shall you do? Not a soul.
Pick up the key.
Yep. The key fits in there, and it turns so perfectly and smoothly. It's as if the lock is hardly there at all. It just gives itself up to you.
That is far too personal for a lockup.
That is. And with that, we're going to leave you all here, ready to do some stuff. It is still October the 2nd, And you are about to break into another man's house.
It's not breaking in. We have the key.
Not
True.
breaking, only entering.
Girl trespassing then.
We're only trespassing because an old man gave us a key, and we wanted to know where it went. He may have been senile.
Like Bishop said, we just walk on the dog.
There is nothing suspicious about a woman with 3 men in the night going into a house that they don't own.
You just have the key for it.
It's Hollywood.
For this operation.
That's true. It is Hollywood, and actually, that's the best way to play this off. I ain't doing nothing with none of y'all, but this
We were meeting Patty Arbuckle here.
They told me this was an audition.
I gave you the world's most decrepit locksmith.
Hey, man, he did a good job on the lock.
Yes.
That's all he did a good job on. He did a
He does
fabulous
good work.
job on the lock.
Everybody's going to be good for something.
Yeah, if you guys decide to investigate the motor vehicle department, he was going to show up there as the world's most decrepit file clerk.
You just really wanted to put this guy. You know what? He should have a brother that works in that place.
He'll be an older brother.
Oh, God. He reminds me of Uncle Cletus. I can't figure out why. Great uncle, of course. Might have been great. Not sure. He was just real old.
All this more is thanks to Mr. David Lynch. Who I've been mercilessly robbing this whole time. Well, most of the time.
Brock wins. Brock wins hands down.
I know. Best moment ever. Attempted death of filing cabinet.
Everything that could go wrong with that after that filing cabinet did, that was beautiful.
Pure awesomeness.
Let's see, you've so far committed at least assault, if not battery and assault. Let's see.
I think that's attempted murder. If you shoot.
Yeah, this is attempted fancy.
You know that you
I don't think I shot above. I think I shot above the knee.
Yeah, oh God. Yep, attempted murder.
That gun probably isn't registered.
The only reason your face is on the papers is because I doubt the studio will want people to know about this.
Needless to say, we can't go back there with you.
I did not plan on going back there.
Hey, we got an open invitation to go back anytime we want.
Yeah, I was thinking about.
Frederick's is a personal friend of mine.
Don't I know you from somewhere? No, I don't know anything about that bullet in your leg.
Why does my gut cry every time I see you?
You know, my mama said the same thing. Oh, probably killed it. Oh, that's beautiful.
Ah, yes. So how'd you guys enjoy that?
Oh, that was fun. Nothing can possibly go wrong with going into this guy's house.
Oh, come on.
Skill.
Oh, let's just say the heat's coming.
No pun intended.
God damn it. Why is Nick still alive?
Oh, he tried to die. He tried.
How much money did you lose, Mike?
We're working on it. We're working on it.
I can't talk about
He
gambling
was close to
in
killing
a public
somebody
forum.
else.
It's a matter of they haven't yet found the bear trap.
Let me put it to you
Good
this
boy.
way. He owes me big time.
I get the feeling we're walking into the bear trap. I just don't want to end up on fire. That's really all I'm asking.
Well, there's still
You
time
like-
for that. There's still time for that one.
It'd be like when Shane was DMing and his famous, "So, where are you all standing?"
Yeah.
Oh boy. The next Tony! I'm not actually there with you. I'm at home sleeping.
Well, thanks, Wes, for being the game master.
You're
Thanks,
welcome.
Wes. Thanks, Mike, for hosting.
And I'm getting settled here at the new place, so we're on schedule. We'll see you guys again next Tuesday night.
All right.
Yay!
Awesome.
Glad you guys enjoyed yourselves.
Oh, that's been
Oh, yes.
I don't know. They don't look like they're having fun at all.
Oh,
No,
you missed a lot tonight, Mike. You missed a
Yeah,
lot.
there's not enough arguing over the rules. We're going to have to do more of that next time.
I was actually
Too much
catching up with
crystal
some
sphere.
submissions.
Oh, did you ever find out what the code of the crystal sphere was?
I'd like to know that too.
No, I still don't know. I don't know what that is. And I get the feeling if I find out,
We're going to be on Crystal Sphere time.
Yeah, I'm scared to Google that.
it's not just crystal spheres, it's the brotherhood of the crystal spheres.
Oh, yeah.
Is
So
that?
right away, one thing you know about them right away is that they're a sexist organization.
I know, that counts me out automatically.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not sure I want to be a part of that.
I want to be a part of the Hermetic Order of the Crystal Twilight.
That sounds like a shot.
That sounds like a chapter of Twilight. Buckets of glitter.
Well, thanks for playing, guys, and everybody, thanks for watching. And we'll be on track to play with the other Call of Cthulhu group this Friday at 9 Eastern. We didn't last Friday because it was 4th of July, which is a holiday in some countries, I heard. So.
Those guys are screwing with the
Those are
archaeological dig.
All right, thanks, guys. Thanks a lot, Wes.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Talk to you guys soon.
Good night.
Y'all
Good
in.
night.